Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and doing a best of 3 Innistrad Midnight Hunt draft. Rare, Lisa, Forgotten Archangel, 5 mana, 4/5, flying lifelink. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile instead. Wow. This card is sweet. I'm going to take that. Flying lifelink, you kidding me? Delver of Secrets in here. Love that card. Think it's legitimately good. Foul play. Good removal. I've been really impressed with this. Played against that deck that had like 3 of them. It's a lot of value. I like the Moonrager's Slash. I like the Ruffian. Bat Whisperer plays surprisingly well. But yeah, let's see if we can make Lisa work here. Okay, follow-up pick. Well, in white we have Candle Trap, which is surprisingly playable, but in black we have Eaten Alive, which seems like a better follow-up, especially for this deck. Because this is, I think black-white is like the sack value archetype. I guess blue-black is too, to a certain extent, but very much so black-white, because you get like Unruly Mob and Odric's Outrider and things like that. So, let's take Eaten Alive. Hope to Wheel, No Way Out, or Rotten Reunion. This card is, I think, deceptively good. Then we've got Candle Trap in here as well, which is definitely playable. But I've seen this go last pick, so hey, if people want it to go last pick, that's fine. And then Valderran Ambusher. Still haven't played with this. Played against it quite a bit. I think it's good. You do have to deal damage to them in order to even get the value off of it, though, so something to keep in mind. Okay, well, follow-up pick now. We can take the Midnight Ambush. I like this card. It ranges from pretty good combat trick to, what in the world, -13 for a 2-mana common instant speed spell. So, good range on that. Ranges from good to very good. Haunted Ridge. Some playable fixing here. No Way Out again. But a couple white cards that are okay. But let's take the Ambush for now. Alright, well. Do you have the Unruly Mob, but I wonder if... Would I rather have the Occultist? Let me think about this. And this is a thing that grows huge. I guess... Occultist coming back to your hand is kind of cool. You get like a chump blocker that... I mean, this turns into more of a win con. Crawl from the Cellar is good too, by the way. And once again, Candle Trap playable. Yeah, it's between Occultist and Unruly Mob. I guess we have more black cards for now, so maybe Occultist is smarter in case we can't make white work out. But I guess there's a solid argument that, you know, Unruly Mob is an important card for the black-white archetype. But I'm going to take Occultist for now. Chaplain. That's a good card. Siphon Insight. Good rare. That would move us more towards the blue direction, however. I mean, I want to play Lisa, so maybe we just take Chaplain. I think this card's good. Disturb in itself is value. A 1-mana 1/1 first strike isn't amazing, but it's got Word 1 as well. And then comes back as a 2/1 first strike, which is actually pretty good. Disturb cost isn't bad. I'm okay taking it. Otherwise, Phantom Carriage is good. Big Fat Win Con. Let's see if we can put together, because I feel like I haven't done the black-white archetype yet. Ooh, well, we could take Outrider now, and then we're starting to get into that real sack value territory. Because this is a great card for that deck. Search Party Captain's good too. Witch and Trapper are playable. Another Crawl from the Cellar, but I'll take the Outrider now. Alright, we can get the Unruly Mob. Alright, okay. Getting the cards. It's coming together. We only have one actual sack card right now. I mean, you don't have to sack either. If your dudes die, these just go off, so... It's not like you have to sack. It's just they obviously get better if you can. Guess we can take the Trapper. Playable card. Can tap things down. cut white. So some red that's wheeling, no black or white that's wheeling. Guess Ruffian is the best card of this bunch in case we have to go red for some reason. All right, we can take No Way Out now, or we could take the Candle Trap. What would I prefer? Well, the good thing about the decay with Mob and Outrider is it does die because you sack it. So why don't we take No Way Out, even though Candle Trap is, like I said, pretty playable removal, just because I just really like how No Way Out works with our dudes, or decayed zombies in general is going to work well with it. I'm going to take Flare of Faith. We already have some humans, right? 6, as a matter of fact. Yeah, this is a good card for us. It's a very late Rise of the Ants. Rise of the Ants going that late kind of tells me that green is open, but I'm pretty happy about what we already have in black and white. Besides the fact that we have Liza, we already have Outrider and Unruly Mob, as well as the Occultist. So, I mean, we're doing just fine in terms of making this deck come together. I guess technically Blessed Defiance may be pretty good for the deck too. You get a evasive body out of it. Ghoulish Procession, another great card for this deck. We could try it out. You get a creature that you can then attack with that once again boost your... It almost gives you like double boosts on Mob and Outrider. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we can take that over Occultist. Corpse Gobble is a great card with Decay, but we'll take the Procession. I think this works well. This would be a great Jadar build too. All right, Awakener is like precisely what we're looking for in a deck like this. Sack, get the value, draw a card, transform. Good synergies going there. Ooh, God, I love Delver. Hobbling Zombie, I think to me makes more sense than Rotten Reunion, and I like Rotten Reunion. Did not wheel the last one, but I'd rather have Hobbling Zombie because Death Touch is great, and you get 2 bodies out of it anyway. You don't get to exile graveyards, but Death Touch is a big upside, so we'll take it. Man, somebody's going to be so happy to get to play those Delvers. I'm so jealous of how happy they're going to be. Okay, Occultist, another Hobbling Zombie, or Behemoth. Behemoth, I guess, does make sense for this deck. More sack value. We get a big finisher. I mean, granted, we have 1 big finisher, but we get another one. Plenty of good things to sack. All right, I'm going to take the Behemoth. I think it's a big finisher for us. Both of these would be fine, too. They're fitting right into the archetype, but I'm going to take the Behemoth. Wow. Do we have instants and sorceries in here? Just 5, huh? Well, I mean, there's nothing else in here for us. Well, that's not true. Clarion Cathars is actually a good card. This just looks like a really cool card. But I mean, we're not going to need to splash. So why don't we just take Clarion Cathars? Perfectly playable card. Gives you 2 bodies. Works with the Outrider, Unruly Mob plan. Too much synergy to not take here, especially with more crit Behemoth in there. Ooh, well, Blood Tithe Collector is just a solid card. There's also another Hobbling Zombie in here. I mean, this is obviously more for the... red-black vampire deck, but I'm okay getting another 5-drop here. This is, from what I've found, there's aggro, you can do aggro, but I am totally happy with the mid-range builds so far. I think they've worked well. Ooh, Beloved Beggar. Blade Stitch Scab is late in there too, but I haven't gotten to play with this yet, and I'm kind of interested in it, so let's take it. Good blocker. Cultist, take over Trapper and Blessed Defiance. Sun Gold Barrage, probably a sideboard card we could take. Don't really need Curse of Silence. I'll take another No Way Out. What? No one wants Delver? I'll just take it, whatever. Just take the uncommon. I guess blue is open, huh? Sheesh. These are all good blue cards. Catilda. Well, wish I could splash that. Cathar's Call, not really. Vengeful Strangler does make sense. Good die value on that. Otherwise, we could take Ambush. How many creatures do we have? We already have 13. I do like this card. Great sack target. Can attack frequently. Ambush is pretty good removal, though. What are we looking at for removal? Eaten Alive, maybe Trapper. Flare of Faith combat trick. Ambush. Actually pretty removal light. So maybe I do take the Ambush. The problem with playing Ambush is if we don't have a way to switch from day to night, it is quite a bit worse. Because then you're kind of relying on your opponent to have it, but that's okay. Defenestrate versus Strangler. Probably take the Defenestrate. Pretty solid catch-all removal there. That 5-mana Soul Gryph is pretty good. Okay. I mean, this is a solid card. Could take Vanquish the Horde. Blow up the board. Usually not bad. There's Ecstatic Awakener in here too. I think we got to go with the board wipe though. Sometimes it just wins. Especially in the slower style of slower sets here. So we can go Rotten Reunion. We can go Patrol. I mean, this is 2 bodies in 1. I guess it makes sense to take the Patrol. So is Rotten Reunion to a certain extent, and it gives us graveyard interaction, which is pretty good. But I think Patrol is certainly good enough to make this deck. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. We'll find something we can cut for it. Lunarch Veteran's a cool card. I'll take that. 2 bodies in 1, once again. Okay. Oh boy. So many good things in here. Could take another Beggar. Which gives us some late game value stuff. Silversmith, Horde. For me, do we have enough? We have 3 5-drops. I could see taking the Horde. It's hard to ever not go Horde. Especially since it deals with Graveyard. I'm actually going to go Horde. This card just wins the game. I think taking another Beggar there would have been just fine too. Silversmith versus Revelry. Probably the Silversmith. It's a powerful card. We get a lot of goodies in here. I don't really love Outlaw. Witch is good, but I don't know if we even have space for that. We're not going to need Cathar's Call. I guess just this for sideboard. I'm not going to play any of these. We're already looking for cuts. All right, Occultist probably makes the deck. Catilda came all the way back. Field of Ruin, I guess, maybe, if there's some land I need to deal with. Candle Trap I can take. It's removal. Homestead Courage is playable too. All right. All the good stuff dot deck here. Cool. Probably won't need combat tricks. I think we ended up with enough actual removal spells. Last pick, playable card. That's a good feeling. All right. 17 lands? We could. Could probably get to a 16. Our curve's not ridiculous. 4 5-drops, but I guess this can be a 7-drop, but not in this deck. It's going to be just fine in this deck. 19 creatures. Well, can easily cut 4 creatures if we want. We did only... So we got the 1 Unruly Mob. We got the 1 Outrider. That's enough. We have Lysa, which is sweet. Could possibly cut the Trapper. What's our actual removal? Ambush, Defenestrate, Vanquish the Horde. Eaten Alive. Not bad. Candle Trap. Yeah, we have pretty good removal. Maybe we can cut a No Way Out. Maybe we can cut... Probably Trapper. I like having all these Disturb cards. I want to keep the Beggars. I want to keep the Patrol. We have a lot of Disturb, huh? That's good. I think we're doing 16 because I've got Too Many Good Things deck. I love the Too Many Good Things decks. Let's cut the other No Way Out. I like it, but I think we are going to be just fine without it. Last cut. Jeez. So many good things. How do I choose? I want to keep those. I want to keep the Beggars. Obviously keep the Mob. Could cut maybe an Occultist. It's hard to cut an Occultist since it's like exactly what these decks want. But I mean, I probably want to cut a creature here. And it feels like a creature I can cut. It's so good with Awakener though, but I don't want to cut this. I mean, could cut the Patrol. I like having 2-in-1 bodies. I mean, Occultist is technically 2-in-1 body, but... Jeez. I don't want to cut my 5-drops. Whatever. I guess we're cutting one Occultist. That's weird. Just for diversity's sake. This deck is good. Cool deck. All right. Black-white, sack value. Let's see what we can do with it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1. We'll play first. All black with a bunch of white spells. Can't cast Defenestrate. I don't love this hand. We don't even get any of our powerhouse cards. This one I'm going to keep. Because this at least is something. I think we'll ditch probably the Chaplain, actually. I mean, we can't cast either of our white spells, but Beggar at least blocks better when we eventually get white and comes back bigger. Actually, potentially helps us there. I mean, the Beggars don't do much on the board right now, so I guess I can do Ghoulish Procession. So you can only activate it as a sorcery, which is interesting. You can switch day to night, and then they gain 1 life and essentially loot. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize that's how Celestis works, but that does make sense. So just Days switching on their own lets you loot and gain a life. That's not bad, actually. Well, Defenestrate, however, cannot do much against flying creatures. So I have to cast 2 spells to flip to night. Or actually, I guess it was no spells to flip to night. So I did it during their upkeep. Whether or not that's better than waiting for them to cast something, I don't know. Because they would have gotten a loot plus gotten a draw. So maybe they would have found something to protect their carriage. I really don't know. Could go either way on it. There's no way that defenestrating my own beggar is something I should be doing, right? It doesn't make sense. So they got the Drifter in their yard. This looks like a match where No Way Out might be pretty good. No, at least I can defenestrate that. So I may want to do it on my turn because then I get another ghoulish procession. Oh, man. All right, that's all right. I'll do it now. I mean, I can attack with the zombies, but I have creature dying value cards, which I'd kind of like to take advantage of. Oh, board wipe, huh? Doesn't exile or anything, right? I don't think so. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't play Liza. Sheesh. So I can get back. We can do Beggar first, get through some removal spells before we bust out Liza. Oh. Gosh, pretty good there. Hmm. Some good loot value here. Oh, that was a great draw. 6 mana, so I can't do both. So I think we'll just do Silversmith. I'm in for 5 here. So now they have a way to double block the Generous Soul. So 7 mana, still can't do both of these. I can play Lysa though and attack with Soul and Silversmith, which I think is pretty good. Because if Silversmith dies, I just get to return it. Plus I get a zombie here too. Can't think of a reason to sandbag, but I guess I will anyway. Well, Celestis has probably let them loot, I don't know, 6 times or something crazy like that. Magic's got a great algorithm. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. Is there anything more fun than being matched against opponent playing the same cards as you're playing, the same rares that are in your deck? It's like, to me, it's just, it doesn't get more fun than that. So I think I'm going to cut Defenestrate because I didn't really see a lot of great targets for it. Well, I guess that one's pretty good, but we can deal with spirits too, right? And they've got actually quite a few spirits in their deck. So Thraben Exorcism, surprisingly, is going to be good here. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to get us back in this, but they can't do Rotten Reunion, right? But I don't want Beggar to go to the yard because then they can... I feel like I have to attack with everything here. So it's only when it dies on your turn, or what? So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you gain 1 life. So why didn't they gain a life? Does that make sense to anybody else? Sacrifice it. It died. They didn't gain a life. I don't get it. Would love an explanation on that one, because that just doesn't compute to me. They're going to get like all their creatures back with Lysa? Seems pretty good. And it exiles too because of Lysa. Forgot about that. I guess I didn't have to show them Vanquish the Horde, did I? Probably not. So I sacked a creature. It must just be a decayed creature because it's a token. I mean, it still doesn't make sense to me. It definitely dies. So I don't know. Did they gain a life and I'm like missing it? I don't know. But we didn't get there. Let's go to game 2. I think I'm going to dump. I don't love Defenestrate here. Spirit creature with Disturb enchantment. That one we definitely want. I don't have a way to deal with artifacts though, do I? No, but this one we want to deal with Lysa and Phantom Carriage. I don't have a way to exile graveyards. I can tap things. I guess that's valuable. So we can do that. And I guess I can exile it potentially too. I don't like the beggars as much here, but let's get rid of Defenestrate. I mean, it does kill things. But the things that killed us are flyers. I mean, it's good against Curse of Leeches, but I mean, I also have the Raven Exorcism for Curse of Leeches now, so I don't love that. We can probably dump Defenestrate. I don't think I'm going to lose to their ground guys. Famous last words. 2 more cuts. I brought in the Trapper because it can tap fatties. So maybe the Veteran is less good? Probably. Even Chaplain's not looking great here. I'm still okay with Procession. The beggars are just important because 4/4 flyers are important. I think I'm going to cut Chaplain and keep the patrol. All right. Oh no, I forgot. Whoops. My bad, I screwed up. I needed to bring back the discard to make a zombie card. That was my mistake. I talked about it, but I forgot. Because I think that card's actually just very good in this match. Because they're a slower deck. But that's alright. Not the end of the world. So I can sack the Silversmith to Eaten Alive to kill the carriage so I can keep beating down. What does this do? Makes flashback cheaper. That's cool. I'm going to kill this anyway. Sack this. Could attack for 10 here. I mean, if they have an answer for soul, I think we're in big trouble as is, so it's okay. Alright, I'm going to play around the Meat Hook Massacre. know if I can afford to take much more damage, though. It's a good draw. Feels like it's Lysa or bust at this point. And if they do have the Meat Hook Massacre, then we just die. All right. GG's. We'll see you for round 2. Or we don't. So 3 of my guys die. Someone's got to explain that to me. I really don't understand it. The wording literally says whenever a creature an opponent controls dies. 3 creatures died. I lose 2 life instead of 3. I don't get it. All right. We'll see for round 2. All right, round 2. We'll play first. Keep it. I love mirror matches. It's my favorite. Let's do the troll here. Just trying to set up for a good silversmith play. It's kind of a pointless attack, but all right. Sure. It's not a huge deal, though, because our guy can come back. Okay, well, that's cool. So now we can sack the Silversmith and leave up Awakener, too. Would I rather sack something else? Like the 2/2, because I can still block with Silversmith and they don't have a way to... I'm okay with that. This 2/2 Decayed isn't as important to me. I should do the Beggar, because then I can block the mob. I don't have the second white yet. Or I could do the Patrol, and I can still block the mob with Silversmith. And I have a flyer. I think I'll do that. Alright, they decided to attack with both. We'll just block here, actually, and then our Silversmith stays alive. That's cool. They still do not have... They still don't have, what's its butt? Coven. So we'll make them discard their last card here. Which was another outlaw. It's fine. So they have Coven now. Not that it's a huge deal. So... I think I'll just defenestrate the trainer so they can't get double strike anymore. Then maybe I should have... Well, maybe I should have swung with the demon too then. It might not matter. Let's just kill the trainer. I'm alright with it. Mob's getting bigger, but we have the Beggar to block it. So I don't have that second white yet. Could do the veteran here, could do another beggar. Not a lot of choice in the matter, I imagine, so let's block these two. They do have Coven, so they could buff their dudes, but we're still not going to die, so I think we're okay. Alright. Got game one. Let's see here. Got a lot of ground guys, basically all ground guys, and I guess artifacts and enchantments are going to be worse against them. Not that that's a huge deal. We basically just have the Ghoulish Procession, which I feel like I'd trade a Ghoulish Procession for a Cathar Commando, and wouldn't be too heartbroken about it. They feel a little bit more aggressive, so No Way Out actually doesn't seem amazing in this matchup. They have Candle Traps, which are... I guess our Candle Trap's worse against Commando, because then we actually need Coven to do something. We can do Thraben Exorcism, and it deals with Candle Trap, actually. That's kind of cool. And they have Spirits in there, too, somewhere. I thought. Might be crazy. Pretty sure they do. Just this dude, huh? Yeah, a little bit less good. I feel like I don't need Candle Trap. We could do a No Way Out. I mean, Candle Trap is a legitimate way to deal, a 1-mana way to deal with Unruly Mob. And you can still pay the mana if they want to blow it up. Basically like 4 mana, but I mean, look at this. We don't even have this late in the game, and we still don't even have Coven, so maybe that's not reliable. Trapper's actually not bad here either. Thraben Exorcism is pretty specific. Could do the Barrage, but they didn't show us a lot of big dudes. Could do the No Way Out. I'm kind of okay with that. Or we could do Occultist too and get another block value creature. I'm gonna do a No Way Out. I don't know. Even though they go through their hand probably pretty quick, I think No Way Out is good for our deck. This hand's good. I forgot we had Diregraph Horde. This card would have been amazing in round 1. Could have used this. Sure. So they can blow up Ghoulish Procession with Commando. I think I'm okay with that. I'm willing to make that trade. That was a good drop. No Eaten Alive necessary here. I probably take Outlaw this turn and then next turn follow up with Outrider, so it's a little bit better. I'm surprised I didn't attack there. So they still don't have Coven. We still get the trigger. Still get it. That's funny. I guess best use of mana is this dude, so we'll do that. I mean, I can convert this decay creature into a 1/1 counter, but kind of don't have to right now. No real need. I'm okay sacking my Occultist still, although, no, maybe it makes more sense to sack to Eaten Alive is what I'm thinking, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think once we kill the trainer, we can start bashing in there, though, which is nice. I mean, if they have removal, I definitely want to kill the Outrider. Yeah. Good thinking. So, they got the full value off of that. Nice. Oh, nice card there too, huh? So, I guess we just... I mean, they still don't even have... Like, I can kill Trainer, but then I can just attack with the Cathar. It's not the best use of mana. It might still be worth it. All right. I mean, you could wait for Lysa value as well, but I'm all right with this. I think I'm actually going to kill that, because then they don't get to draw a card. They don't kill my patrol. Although if they do kill my patrol, I'd get a flyer, but I don't want them drawing a card either. Maybe I needed to attack with the occultist there. Kind of need that 5th land pretty bad. Just 1 land away from completely turning the game around. Dreadhound's a good one. Still just 1 land away from completely turning the game around, though. Not happening, though. Maybe I should have put it on the occultist. All right, well, guess we have to. Oh, we're going to die, though, to Dreadhound, aren't we? If it goes to the graveyard at the same time, though, I guess we'll find out the hard way. They're going to know we have this spell, too, but... actually, I guess we might just die here, too. I actually don't know how this would have happened. I maybe needed to play Vanquish, but maybe it's better to keep it hidden, too. I think we would have died to Dreadhound, but because it's whenever a creature, including itself. So I honestly don't know, though. It's really too bad we couldn't draw a land to win this game about 5 turns ago. It's a disappointing way to lose. We'll go to the next game. I also don't like that it doesn't let you concede when there's like triggers on the stack. I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, so Sungold Barrage deals with a Dreadhound and some Bat Whisperers. I don't like it. It seems bad. Not good enough. I don't like this card in general. Definitely don't like it there. This is just a Demon Dog, okay. Could do Gavining Trapper. Still don't really like that. Candle Trap's okay. I don't really like it, though, because I can get rid of it. Could do the other No Way Out. I'm okay with it. Let's just do it. And get rid of something. Maybe Chaplain. I like it, but... I mean, maybe it's just better than... Yeah, probably having a first striker is just better than gaining life off of that. Although they're aggro, so... This is definitely just a better creature, though. Yeah, whatever. I'll just run it like this. We'll play first. We'll keep. Full value. Nice one. Guess I could have attacked there. I guess we're not doing anything else here, so might as well. Suppose we can still attack here. They want to kill a beggar, so they can get in with a commando. I'm alright with that. A little curious about the main phase Cathar commandos. Don't quite understand that. Sure. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a repeat of last game? That's too bad. Let me guess how many 5-drops are in my deck. I'm going to guess 4. Oh, I guessed correctly. Okay, so 3 cards in their hand. Probably don't want to start with Lysa. So why don't we start with... I can attack with a Cultist first here, actually. I want to see what they do. Alright, because now I can do Collector, make them discard. Maybe they use removal on Collector, so then my Lysa will come back later. Should be good. Wow. Discarding Eaten Alive? That's like the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. What in the world do they have in their hand where they're okay doing that? I'm just gonna play everything that I don't care about dying for now. And I guess we'll get rid of Crawl in the Cellar fodder. So I guess we'll get rid of like this and this. Dreadhound, okay. One card left in hand. Is that last card removal? That 'tis the question. Well, we'll find out. Guess I could have played Beloved Beggar there. Oh wow, Dreadhound, huh? Jeez. So 7 mana. Let's go Silversmith. Get our Death Touch zombie. And gain some life here. Kind of have to attack with everything here. All right, got there. See you for round 3. All right, play first. I'll keep it. I don't love it, but we can make some plays, so I guess it seems okay. I don't even think we played the Unruly Mob yet either. Good draw there. Oh. Well. It's just ward 1, right? All right, well. Well, actually, I think we're going to do this one. And the reason is because I'm going to sack this. I want to get that 5th land. It also buffs our Unruly Mob, which I think is good. We get the extra card. It buffs our Unruly Mob. Defenestrate admittedly targets less things and costs more, but we're also just like a land away from a behemoth here, so seems worth it to me. Oh, or that. Yeah, that's good too. Well, let's just do Awakener for now. Have I told you guys I love mirror matches? I don't know if I've told you guys that before. But love mirror matches. My favorite. Could sack the chaplain now. What does I do? I'm not going to. It lets me draw a land, so I could potentially play the Morkrut Behemoth, but that's alright. So they can cut person, kill demon. I think I'm alright with that, though. We still got to draw a card, and our dude got bigger, so worked out okay. Let's do Lysa now, make them deal with Lysa. They have the removal, so be it. We'll remember that for next time. We still have a Morkrut Behemoth in hand, so if they can't deal with Lysa, she will very rapidly take the game over. I definitely would have attacked with the cut purse there, since they feel like pretty desperately need Death Touch here. But let's go First Strike Flyer and Occultist. And now our guys have Ward 1 too, which is kind of nice. We actually have Coven too. That's cool. So I think I can Candle Trap that Griff, which is nice. You don't even get the card draw because of, or they don't even get the pump off mob because it exiles. That's cool. All right, go to game 2 here. So, do we play 3 back-to-back? Just 3 mirror matches. Arena, Algorithm. Love their matching system. Really, really well done. Outstanding job by Wizards there. Let's see. So I can exile Cut Purse with Candlelight too. That's kind of cool. And I guess Zombie as well. Candle Trap, actually looking... The fact that it exiles, pretty relevant. Duress, not really digging it. Do we want to do No Way Out again? They had a bunch of cards in hand. Could be worth it. I mean, I was kind of beating them down, but they seem more mid-rangey. I don't know. I like No Way Out. Let's just bring it in. What did we cut last time? Probably the Veteran again. It's kind of whatever. It's a good sack outlet, but I think last time we cut Candle Trap. But in this match, I might actually like it. So I could cut Patrol. It's not like it's, well, it's okay. Holds back 2/2s. I'll dump it, whatever. Do I still have enough creatures? Yeah, we do. All right, we'll bring in the no way outs. We'll try those again. I like them. In this match. Unless they come out just pounding us with cheap creatures, then might regret it. Sand's good. Good draw there. Guess I'd rather sack the occultist. Between that and the beggar, so that's fine. Dawnguard. So I don't want that to flip. I guess I just attack. I don't think they block anyway. I can let day flip to night, but then they can get the Dawnguard, so maybe that's not that good. Why don't we just do a hobbling zombie here? And this kind of forces them to switch it from day to night, and then I can ambush if I want. Sure. So I think we'll attack with Awakener again here. Kind of okay just keeping this going for a little while. Because it's going to get to the point where I have enough mana. I guess that turn I would have had enough mana to switch that plus play the Chaplain. Maybe that would have been better. I would have gotten more damage in, but this is okay too. I probably should have flipped it though, I guess. Sure. Oh, Vanquish. I don't quite want to do that yet. So they have a double block with their Captain plus the Silversmith. So why don't we just... I'm going to sack the Occultist. Get 2 card draws, and then I can play the Chaplain, and their dude won't flip. Or I can play the Beggar too, I guess. Actually, at this point, I can just attack with Demon, huh? Yeah. I can't pay the ward cost on Dawnguard, but yeah, that trade is perfectly fine. It did its job. Did its job. Let's go. I mean, I feel like I can chill for a while now with Vanquish the Horde. But Beggar wants to die anyway, so why don't we just play it? Beggar doesn't do me any good other than being an 0-4 blocker, so I'm cool having that die, and at this point just sort of letting the board do its thing. Sure. Ah, Flesh Taker. Well, the longer things stay out there, the better we're going to do, I think. So let's just hang out. I mean, this Vanquish is only going to get better. At this point. I feel like it's a prime position for Vanquish the Horde, so let's just try and maximize it. They didn't see Vanquish either, right? I don't think they did. We've only had one game. No, they haven't. So that's cool. And the more removal spells they use, the better it is for us. So basically, removal spells that were creatures at this point, any that they play, basically is to our advantage, as far as I can tell. Sure. They do not have... they don't have... what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have Coven. Coven is so weird for what the ability is, but I guess it does sort of flavorfully make sense, doesn't it? Because it's like... I mean, at this point I can blow up the world and play a Diagraph Horde, but I'm still just going to chill. We're not in any real immediate danger here. But Coven does actually make sense, flavorfully. 3 different power levels, so it's like 3 witches that are of different power levels, so I guess that makes sense. And they still do not have Coven. At this point I could block with the zombie if I wanted. I don't think I've seen Vanquish the Horde cost anything other than 2 mana every time we've seen it, so pretty impressed with this card, in Limited especially. I imagine it's much better in Limited than anywhere else, so... So they did exile our dude. No plays. All right. Fair enough. I mean, I can play Chaplain here. Comes back anyway, so... whatever. We'll just wait until we can blow up the world. And blowing up the world with something that I can get back doesn't really matter either. So, it's all good. I'm going to use removal on this instead of Vanquish again. Just because I'd rather just wait on Vanquish till I need it. Two cards left, huh? Guess I have Coven, so I can exile if I really want. I mean, at this point I have the power to blow up the world plus Diagraph Horde. Alright. Could attack with everything too, but if they kill enough things, then it's worse for us. So we'll blow up the world and just get the horde down. And exile. They don't have anything worth exiling, do they? Guess we can hit creatures. I don't know what I worry about the most. So then I can do this, maybe? Oh, nice. I guess they could only pay once, so not that busted. Let's see. So I have can do 8 mana. Thing's got Death Touch, so I can do Chaplain, but then no, I guess it does work. Okay. I can do the Silversmith too. What would I prefer? Let's just get rid of Adversary. Oh wait, I don't. Why is this a 2-1? Why did it? Thought it was a. All right, that was a mistake. I thought this was a 1-1 because I looked at the wrong side. It's exactly what happened. Oh, guess that would have been a couple punts here, folks. I guess it's that time of day. My brain's a little fried. You'll have to excuse me. They have Cut Purse somewhere in their deck. Whatever, I'll just take 4. Actually, Alright, I'll block here, actually. I'm alright with that. They can Cut Purse or whatever. Don't you guys just love mirror matches? My favorite thing is mirror matches. Oh, well, let's nip that little problem in the bud there, huh? What did we get? They did have the Cut Purse, all right. Well, not anymore. I was kind of hoping all my did you enjoy the match frowny faces during mirror matches would help make a difference here, but not so much. Not so much. All right. Ended up going 2-1. 3 mirror matches, sharing cards in every single way there. I don't like that. That's okay though. It's all right. Let's do some pack 1, pick ones. Curse of Surveillance. You know, I haven't seen this played yet, but it's a good effect. It's 5 mana, but if you're at a good stalemate position, which it feels like matches often, what happens in matches pretty often, an extra card each turn certainly doesn't hurt. Blade Stitch Scab is a great lord, though, especially for blue-black, where you have all the decay stuff. But I'd probably still go with the Curse. That's a good value card. Another Blade Stitch Scav, huh? I mean, Catilda, obviously, would be a solid first pick. Pro Werewolves, relevant enough in this format. And then making all your humans able to like ramp, which is cool. And then the +1/+1 counter business is just awesome. So, real good card. Ooh, haven't gotten to play with Mask of Gristlebrand yet, but this is a strong card. Flying a lifelink, you kidding me? A little clunky, but flying lifelink, awesome. Combination there. All right, here I would take probably the Graph Keeper. It's gold, but both those sides are pretty good. I mean, mill yourself, you can get more Disturb or Flashback. And then somehow, if you cast any of those, you tap something down, might be relevant. And then it turns into a 3/1 flyer, which is good. Definitely better than everything else there, I think. And finally, I haven't played with this yet. I mean, if you have like good static abilities, this is good, and it's got flashback. It's kind of cool. I'm not super into it. Is there something else better in here? I kind of like the Traveler, the Black Werewolves, just because there's not that many of them. Ambitious Farmhand is actually a legit good card too. So maybe just the Farmhand. Farmhand probably makes the most sense. 2-drop, finds you a Plains, turns into a 3/3 lifelink at some point. I like that. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.